Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and we are live, and in effect, we are now going to be watching the markets as they open up in Hong Kong very, very soon. We're a little bit early, though, so we're going to catch up on some comments in the meantime, which is what we do here on all the live streams, and enjoy time with you, the viewer that pops in here and enjoys here a little bit of time. We have a lot of fun here, so hope you will join us. Yes, indeed, as we march. So let's see who is here tonight as we get everything ready. We have got several people joining us so far. Always good to see those fall in here. We've got Yankee Pride 03. Dennis Niemeyer is here. The Global Warmer is here with a thumbs up. Good to see you, sir. Good afternoon to Matthew Moore. R&R is here, and so is Gold Maple. Welcome. And Lawrence Grant is here as well. Welcome, Lawrence. Good to see you all. All right, very, very good. And let's see, who else we have? Oh, we got Sunny Anaya. Good to catch you live. I'm new and love the channel. Well, thank you, Sunny. I'm honored to have you, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Glad you're here. Calvin Cooper is here. Welcome. So is Steve and Sheep Network Now. And Roland Leopold and Electrodynamic Ord is here. Predicting another bad week for metals. We'll see what happens. But we're going to go down here to the bottom of things and see if we can get things rocking and rolling here. It's amazing because I think I'm caught up in the comments and more pop up from days ago. So we're going to try to get through here to the bottom of this. Man, it's crazy. From 2 days ago, and I responded to most of these, I thought, last evening. That's crazy. All right, where are we at here? Dang it. I'm going to have to just start somewhere. The Federal Reserve is pumping the paper derivatives, says Andy Yu, to insane levels to keep you out of precious metals. I just know this will end. When it does, we will be rewarded heavily. And I mean heavily. We are witnessing a global collapse. What do you want your wealth stored in? Ponzi dollars, Ponzi stocks? No real things will be real wealth. Real things will be real wealth. Stock, food as well. Yes, Andy. Yep. And the thing is I like to take a more balanced approach. We've had derivatives for quite a long time. And likely, I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. I mean, look at the nickel markets. They shut them down, but the nickel's still there, and the derivatives are still there as well. Good to see Justin Sartain. Treasure Woman is here. Welcome, and good to see Dale as well as Treasure Seeker. Very good to see you guys. Roland, by the way, who is inside of this chat, I think right now, says what goes up must come down. Spinning our wheels and making us crazy. Different times, different reasons, different patterns. Keep the faith. Exactly right. Got to keep the faith. And see, the thing is we just got to remember that gold and silver will protect us during times of economic instability. I'm not ruling out that there may be a collapse of some of the systems that people are abusing. I think there will be, but I think that probably more than likely there's going to be a revaluation or a reset. Yes, indeed. All right, Silver Junkie says, sorry guys, I love the metals more than anyone, but it is not going back up, especially with this recession coming. Expect a lot of physical to be dumped on the market this winter as people need a home to live in, and that's quite a possibility too. We very well could see some of that happen. We'll find out. All right, good to see Sterling Cannabis is here as well. So Robert Casanova says, I love silver and gold. However, I'm beginning to think silver is not as rare as many think. He has gold in parentheses there. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe he means silver and gold is not as rare as we may think. They just found $12 trillion worth of gold in Africa. They did not find it. Actually, Robert Casanova, it's amazing. I wish more people, the people that mention it, they miss the videos. That's why I'm reminding people to subscribe to the channel, to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video. I talked about that weeks ago, and rumors are still going out there. So yes, indeed. So Robert, I would encourage you to please. Robert actually is here. So Robert, go to my channel here. Here's what you do, Robert. If there's something you think that I may or may not have covered, go over here and go to the search button here on my channel and type in Uganda. And I talk about that exactly thing. Uganda claims it has world's largest gold deposits. Check that video out if you get a chance. Spread it around. Share it to people too, because we settle that once and for all what's happening in Uganda and Africa. Yes, indeed. But thank you very much. All right. Chris Aguilera says, who buys more silver, Republican people or Democrat people? I have found that there's probably more Republicans but that do buy silver, at least from what I've noticed. But there's a lot of Democrats that buy it too. There's a lot of people who hold a lot of different viewpoints just on this channel alone, but in the community as well. So the people of all different political stripes stack precious metals. But I think probably more of the probably more Republicans or conservatives do. By the way, good to see all you guys. We got RR here, Steve C is here, TW is here, and Mark the Silver Shark is here. And to see you, that's right. All right. Jerry De Niro says, the problem with silver is commission. It has to go 20% just to break even. Well, for physical silver, that's right. It's got to go up a lot for you to break even. That's what that premium is for. Yes, indeed. All right. And Roland says, Sal, I feel ya. Yeah, thanks. That's right. There's 3 reasons why silver should rise soon. We talk about that in that video. Zorkman777, keep buying, guys. Cost average on the way down instead of on the way up. There you go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. We've got Palmer. Says that the reason that silver has been down is because the 4 major banks are shorting the paper derivative markets while buying physical silver at the same time. There's no other reason, which should tell you to buy as much as you can. When the silver buying frenzy begins, you will not be able to buy silver. But the thing is, Palmer, where's the evidence that they're buying all this silver? We've seen silver demand lessen, not increase during this time. It's actually decreased. And you would think that they would be buying. Where's the evidence of them buying it? We've not seen it out there. You and I can buy it like crazy. So I disagree with that pretty much wholeheartedly, but I certainly appreciate your point of view. I mean, I would just like to see some evidence of that. Only paper is being shorted, and I do agree with that aspect of it, but not the actual buying the metal. These big banks are not buying the physical metals, only to fulfill as much as they can of the contracts that are there. But anyways, we know that's all thrown to bits there. Sell everything you have and buy physical silver while you can. Soon it will be too late. I don't even know about that for sure. People should not be scared into buying anything, in my view. The bullion banks are giving you a gift, cheap silver. Don't be like the rest of the dummies and buy when the price is high and rising and sell when it's cheap. Silver and gold ratio means nothing. Well, it is a good idea to buy for sure in this time, but I would not buy out of fear. And I would buy with the understanding that it could go lower. It very well could go lower. Good to see you guys. Justin Sartain is here. Good to see you. And welcome to Silver Loving Lou. And Donald in New Mexico is here. Welcome from Babylonian, California. Or California. I like that, Russ. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. All right. And here's another spam comment. Warren B. I'll get to those in a minute. I've gotten rid of a lot of them. I want it to crash. Get it down to $12 again. I'll get another fat stack, says Warren B. There you go. Take advantage of the low prices if you can. The keywords being if you can and are able. All right, let's see what David Dixon. I bought a buttload this week at $20.87 an ounce based off the current production cost of $18 silver. I think this is a bottom. As spot price flirts with production costs, premiums will increase. Well, the thing is those production costs are very iffy at this time. They bounce around like crazy. The vast majority of silver is mined as a byproduct of other metals, and even with inflation, it's much lower than $18 an ounce for the production cost for most of the silver that's mined out there. Vastly lower than that. Silver Bar Stacker says, I'm staying laser focused on technicals and fundamentals and just making sure I'm doing so responsibly, not looking for a moonshot as much as I am relative wealth preservation. Silver's time will come. There you go. Yes, indeed. Son of a Silver Stacker's here. Good to see you. Leap 7 Inch is here. Welcome, guys. And JM Unleashed is here. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Glad you guys are all here. Yes, indeed. We had the Marine Corps 2.5 ounce silver medal sell out yesterday. Yes, indeed. Glad I got mine when I did. Well, we think it's sold out. We'll find out if the little 7:30 things happen. If you can buy them at 7:30. Once in a while, they'll pop up for a minute or two on the Mint's website during that time. Pete O, I have a small stack, but if I had $404,000 worth of silver, I'd be feeling a little off kilter. Time to be patient. Love the giant silver Easter Island looking head. What is that, Sal? That is an unofficial copy of the Squid Games mask, which is, it looks exactly like it, but it's not technically that. Yes, indeed. 2 ounces of silver there. 3/9's fine. Oh, guys, the market's open. Time is flying by quickly. Here's the markets. The markets are open, and we can see that right now. Gold is down slightly. Gold is actually down just $1.40, and silver is down 3 cents to 18.83 now. So there it is, 18.83 for silver. Platinum is the only metal that's up slightly, up $3. And palladium, well, the palladium markets don't react as quickly as platinum, silver, and gold. So we're going to check the New York markets to see if there's been any movement at all. It's 1901 there and 1901 here. So no movement in palladium. That really should be zero because of the new day has begun. But nonetheless, so there's where the markets are. A little bit of downwards movement for the metals. Gold to silver ratio is indeed over 91 now. 91.15. Let's get back to the comments. We will frequently be visiting back in these markets as we typically do. Thanks for being here, guys. This is our Sunday night market watch. All right. John Infix says, low silver is a great situation. We can buy more silver, and if it doubled overnight, 90% of stackers wouldn't sell anyway. That's true. There's a lot of folks like me that are just holding on, and they should. I don't know about 90%, but there's a vast majority of them will hold on. So appreciate the manipulated prices and buy more. If it was $40 an ounce, you would feel better, but you wouldn't have more silver. This way you can have silver for that big explosion in silver prices. But I would not bank on a big explosion in silver prices. That's what I caution people. You're setting yourself up for potential disappointment there. T the Silver Stacker is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Well done. Yes, indeed. I just spoke with T the Silver Stacker today. Yes, indeed. We'll find out what that was about. You will find out what that was about in the future. Good to see. Thanks, RR, for the thumbs up. Good to see Silver Dog. And JD picked up a St. Gaudens Double Eagle. An MS64. Nice. I wonder, yeah, I'd be curious to see what would you pay for that. That's a pretty good deal. Sometimes you can get those things for not a bad price. Let's see. Have you read much about the Weimar hyperinflation in other countries? Yes, Zimbabwe. Definitely. And Venezuela. Those are the two latest examples. Zimbabwe and Venezuela. All right. Very good. Good to see Guns, Games, Gadgets. David Carlisle. And Los Capitos is here. Welcome. All of you. Appreciate you being here. We got a good crowd here tonight. If you are so inclined, there is a thumbs up button below your screen there. Now, I'm not necessarily going to overtly command you to press it, but if you were to do so, you would get 0 arguments from me if you were to press that thumbs up button. I'm just putting that out there. All right, very good. Let's get moving here. We've got Bionic Fishy Fish. Says, simply for diversity and assets, metals are a no-brainer. And then the physical aspect of being your own bank for savings, for me, is hard to beat silver. Just buy smart and keep a long-term focus. Exactly right. Very good point. All right, here is another one of these things that pops in. You can report this just like I am. Each of these comments, we're going to do a few more that I missed over the past couple of days here, but I've gotten most of them. I think some of my channel members as well are moderators have done the same, and which I appreciate very much. Mike G, I've put my purchasing of gold and silver on hold until October or November. I just have this feeling that the dollar will be strong for 3 to 4 months, pushing the metals even lower. I live in Canada, so it costs me even when the price of gold is going down because the U.S. dollar is rising. I'll wait till it settles, which I think will be October or November, and then maybe the Canadian dollar will kind of gold will go down to the Canadian dollar as well too. We'll see. All right. Mrs. Coin Crew is here, working and lurking. Thank you, Mrs. Coin Crew. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Tell your hubby I said hello too. Buy the dip strategically. Yes, indeed. All right. Strategic buying. Strategic smart dollar cost averaging. Yes, indeed. That's the way to do it. All right. Brian Maurer is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Silver Honda says, oops, I did it again. I bought a 2017 Silver and American Eagle for $28.50. All right. Yes, indeed. Silver Honda. Liquid Electrum with the first super chat of the night with a little bit of a giggle there from Liquid Electrum. Let's give him 5 push-ups, shall we? Yes, indeed. All right. Liquid Electrum. Let's make it happen. 5 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you, brother. I needed a little pick-me-up. That gets a little bit of blood flowing. Can't just rely on coffee for that. Yes, indeed. That's for sure. We cannot do that. And by the way, for those of you who may be new to this live stream, what I typically do for every dollar donated via Super Chat, I do a push-up. For every dollar donated by PayPal, friends and family, the address for that is at the bottom of your screen there. That is two push-ups per dollar because there's no fees or taxes taken out of that. It's got to be friends and family though. Very good. All right, Donald in New Mexico with the fake. There he is. All right. Okay, Steve Stewart says, funny, I just watched another YouTube video where the guy said silver would go down to $17 an ounce. And that very well could. We got to keep open to the possibility that it could happen. Yes, indeed. Richard Metcalf says, spot on, Sal, no pun intended. When it comes to silver, what goes down eventually goes back up again. Patience is stacker's best friend. Well, and basically what you're talking about, Richard, is definitely the correction or the normalization of the pricing. And I think we'll probably will see that because I think as the lower it goes, the more undervalued it becomes, I believe, especially with the gold to silver ratio widening as it has been doing. Yes, indeed. So that's for sure. All right. All right. We are looking at the Asian markets. And now look at this, folks. Silver is actually up 1 cent, 0.05%. Gold is the only metal that's actually down. Palladium went up too. It's finally reacted a little bit to the markets. And gold is down $1.10. I think the gold is going to turn around, though, this evening. All right, very good. All right. Thank you. JM Unleashed has posted a link to Mrs. Coin Crew's channel. You guys should check her out. She is so much fun. Her husband is Coin Crew. And she's been known to commandeer his channel, too. Yes, indeed. So check them out. Check them both out. Very good. All right, Mark the Silver Shark Green. Yes, Matt, I did see that. That was a good interview. Pretty interesting. I didn't realize he was kicked off Fox News. That's pretty wild. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get back over here to the channel comments. We will keep abreast of the situation with the metals here, as we always do tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. David Davis says, love me some Inglehard bars. He does? Yeah. Got 2 for $50, and I have a 10-ounce pour bar for around $3.50. The bigger bars are definitely an investment piece, but also works of art. Indeed they are. Yes, indeed. Fun stuff. Fun stuff indeed. All right. That's a whole area of collecting those vintage bars. There's some really hardcore stackers there. Now, Sterling Cannabis, we did fulfill that order for those push-ups from last time. The global warming set me $100. It's crazy, but we got them through a combination of push-ups and curls. Made it all happen. That was a tough one, but we made it happen. James Smith says, watched while I went to the gold route and bought and thought about silver, but decided to go with gold at present time. I did purchase gold. All right. Yes, indeed. I understand. I think then, you know, and that's kind of what I've been doing more and more lately too. Except for this year, I've bought more gold, more silver this year than I have in any other year in my life. It's crazy. It just goes to show you that I'm definitely a small time silver stacker compared to others. All right. So here, anytime you see one of these spam comments, click on the three dots, click report, click on one on content or spam, and it goes, well, it'll go probably in my spam folder, make it easier for me to get rid of. YouTube does a horrible job of that. They supposedly have done something to help it, but it's not worked. Not one bit. Jeffrey Jackson, I performed 2 important civic duties today. I openly criticized Joe Biden, and I proudly pressed the like button on this video. Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. I appreciate that, sir. You are the man. All right. EMT 56399. None of this is exciting. The mint is going to fleece the crap out of you. The mint, seeing how gullible consumers are, is going to produce more chicken feed for the chickens. Well, EMT, yes, indeed. I mean, it's a matter of collectors. I mean, this program is an act of Congress. And so, I mean, that's what they're taking a bit of it. But yes, indeed. And hey, we don't have to buy if we don't want to. You know what I mean? But some of us are collectors, and we buy coins because we enjoy them, not necessarily for the resale value for a lot of us collectors out there. All right. Very good. All right. Running silver through the dishwasher. I would not recommend it. It'd be very interesting to see how that works out. Unidrummer scored a kilo bar for $23 an ounce today. Way to go. Wow. All right. Okay. Let's see here. There's JM Unleashed. He says here, imagine how happy everyone would be if fuel and grocery prices dropped by 40%. Wouldn't that be exciting? I find it funny that some people don't get equally excited when metals prices have big drops. Fuel, groceries, and precious metals are all something we need. So it's great when we can pick them up for a discount. That's right. I think that's the thing. That is really kind of the best attitude to have towards precious metals. But some people feel that they are not stores of wealth when they fall below a certain level, considering where inflation is and all the other factors that one would think that is protecting us from, and it's not acting in that regard right now. But anyways, all right, Heather. All right, said to say hi. Hello, Heather. Come on and by, Heather. All right, we love Heather. And let's see here. Silver rounds aren't in cold condition. What's harm in putting in the dishwasher? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you go for it. Yeah, I would say that's fine if you want to put them in there. There you go. Very good. We'll see what happens. Yeah, go ahead and slide them in there in the dishwasher. Be curious to see what happens. All right, Tucson Bubba, $5 for Sal's Coffee Chocolate Fund. I have a little bit of chocolate here. Yes, indeed. All right, we're going to go ahead and just do the slurp. Yes, indeed, for Tucson Bubba. And maybe what I'll do is I'm going to do 5 curls each for Tucson Bubba because he's the man. And we'll look at the markets while that happens. We'll get things set up here and see what's happening in Asia. The Asian markets are open, and we can see, all right, look at that. Silver is up 1 cent still, and gold is erasing some of its losses here in the few minutes that the markets have been open. All right, very good. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Let's make these curls happen. 5 on each arm for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on that one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that one. There you go. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see here. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Hello, Culture of Currency. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. I curl my nose hairs. I've not actually tried that yet. I'm going to have to give that a shot sometime. All right, Rocky But yes, JM Unleashed, great comment, my friend. Great comment. Rocky Marciano III. Precious metals no longer protects American citizens while JP Morgan is in charge of metal derivatives vis-a-vis the ETFs. Yep. And this is where we're seeing these physical prices, somewhat. These premiums are higher, and on the sell side as well too. And that's the thing. That's really where the separation is. All right, very good. All right, Brandon Anderson says, my bet is still $16 an ounce at the lowest, and very well could get there. That's definitely a possibility at this point. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And reporting this spam comment along the way. All right, and we've got William Fender. Yes, sir, bought 10 ounces at the bottom. If it makes a new bottom, I will buy 10 more ounces. I'll keep buying to the day I die. All right, hardcore. William Fender, thank you, sir. Great White Shark says, been hearing this for 10 plus years now, getting kind of old. Just buy gold. No one wants your silver, right there. And I think that's fine. I think that's good to buy gold and diversify into gold. I've been encouraging people to do that, actually, that are in silver stackers. If you've been paying attention to my channel. Yes, indeed. Needed to be louder. I got rid of a lot of these. But report. Anybody can do that reporting, by the way. Super Dad 2006 has got a profile picture now. Cool. And then we'll just read his comment, then we'll look at the markets. I said it the entire time, and I was ridiculed for it. I will buy silver when it's back to $20 an ounce or under, and buy all the silver those people were buying at 30 plus with ridiculous premiums. Well, it happened. I'll say it one last time. Silver and gold rise will not begin until recovery starts. You don't need a crystal ball. You only need common sense and know your history and economics. Now is the time to buy for sure. Probably will drop more. Buy. This is the time. So when recovery starts, we can sell our silver to the people that seem to love paying $30. Yeah, it's definitely good advice. Yes, indeed. Definitely good advice. Thank you, Super Dad. Pieces of 8. I'm only looking at it as a buying opportunity. There you go. That's definitely a good way to look at it. An algorithm food for Martin Olson. Now let's take a look at the markets, shall we? Look at these markets. We can see now gold is now flatlined, ready to go up and rise a bit. Silver is now back down a little bit to 0.03 plus, not really registering there. All right. Liquid electrum, I was talking about the 500 pounds kilo a while ago. Now it's almost worth spending and won't go lower. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Justin Sartain, I think Comex heard Keith Neumeyer's interview with Daniela Camboni when he said he would have to lay off people if silver went below $18. Oh, okay. All right. I see. Yes, it very well could have been. But see, the thing is the silver mining he's talking about is his, and that is a primary silver mine. He owns a primary silver mine. You know what I mean? And so I could see that. And by the way, he'll lay off people, but he won't go out of business either. He just got to restructure. He's got to get down his dollar per average. Coin Crew is here. Welcome. Good to see Coin Crew. Your lovely wife was here earlier. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Thank you, Brandon Anderson. I'm glad you're here. Appreciate it. Good to see all of you guys. Appreciate you being here. We're 15 away from 100 thumbs up. We're trying to get maybe 200 thumbs up tonight. I don't know if we can do it, but we'll try. And the CCP, I haven't given up on precious metals and likely won't, but these premiums are sky high. They can either bring the premiums down or they can keep it. There you go. Those are the choices we have, for sure. You're right. Thanks, in the CCP. Stain Steven, premiums will fall as more people look to sell. When we get the inevitable debt default in spades, all the assets prices will fall. Indeed. That's right. Dan Rumble. One, I believe the dollar is not strong because if it were, it would take less of them to buy things instead of more of them. But that's not how the strength is measured. That's not how the strength is measured. It's measured as a comparison to other currencies out there. That's the measure of strength. Number 2, the Fed does not plan on getting inflation under control. They plan to tank the dollar and force us into the central bank digital currency next year. Now that I can believe. That I can definitely see happening. We'll see how that plays out. They're openly talking about the Great Reset right now, for sure. and the central bank digital currencies as well too. I'm good to see Colonic Stacker, and we've got Terry79 is here. Good to see Terry. Find on that like button. There you go. I would not. You are more than welcome to molest this like button right here in this video. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. We're reporting the spam comment. St. Stephen says here, it was often mentioned that silver is an industrial metal, is over time in short supply, but industry is shrinking. The volume of electric cars in the future is always going to be due a fraction of internal combustion vehicles. But given the green energy crisis, maybe solar panel production will rise significantly. Mind you, China has issues of its own, so traditional sources may need rethinking. In a depression, some markets will thrive as bankruptcies rise. True that, some good points. And we have Freedom Stacker is here. And look at that, folks. He has been a member for 14 months, over a year, as an honorary citizen. Thank you, Freedom Stacker. I appreciate you, sir. Yes, indeed. Very kind. And thanks to all the channel members here as well, too. Appreciate you guys. All right, it does help the channel. Appreciate it. And Guns, Games, Gadgets. I think silver will start to go up in the fourth quarter. Very well could. I'm kind of hopeful, too. That's why I'm sticking with my silver prediction, but we'll see. Silver Scientists, we are close to bottom. I don't think we'll see 16. All right. And, you know, I'm open to whatever possibility where it's going to go before it goes back up again, but we shall see. Derek Mire, just buy all the metals, food, bullets, and pray to your God. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there on these comments. The Sarge says, I'm going to sit back and wait to see what happens. Something got to get one way or the other. Good video. Thank you, sir. Thank you, the Sarge. Appreciate you, sir. Always appreciate you guys' comments. Corium says, have a great evening, Sal, and an awesome weekend. Yep, I wasn't able to do it Friday, to live stream Friday. And the CCP does not believe that the gold is in Fort Knox. Culture of Currency, rest up for an eventful week. It should be a very interesting week as we anticipate the Fed's meeting. Yes, indeed. All right, Explore says Joshua Rhodes. That's his algorithm food, which I appreciate greatly. Freedom Prospector says, Stack Moneta V for Vendetta. The globalists are jumping ship in record numbers. They kicked the can so far down the road, there's nothing left of it. And Wild Turkey says, I love my Salivate rounds. Thank you. And by the way, everybody, just as a reminder, they are on sale, the Salivate Metal Channel round. And if you go to the link in this description or over on the channel page and click on the link, you will see the Salivate Metal Channel rounds on sale at JM Bullion. Yes, indeed. And the prices come down dramatically on these. And people have been asking about a capsule as well, too. And there's a place to add a capsule if you're interested in and for a direct fit for that as well too. All right, very good. Gold Chick with a little algorithmic emoticon there. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. We've got, Angel Silver 47, good to see you. I think the 26th through the 28th, Matt Bittner, is when they are meeting. Jeff Shaw says, now is a good time to get silver bullion. Indeed, it is. Robert Stroback says, I honestly believe that silver will rebound to $25 to $30 an ounce in the not-too-distant future. Very well could. It very well could. Hoosier Stacker is here. Welcome, Hoosier. Yes, indeed. So glad you're here. I hope you guys had a chance to check out, as I promoted on my last night's live stream. I had to leave early, so I couldn't make it. But you guys should definitely check out Silver Bingo over there on Hoosier Stacker's channel. My Saturday nights have been pretty full as of late, but I've missed a couple. But I did catch the inaugural one, or one of the other ones. Yes, indeed. So check out Hoosier Stacker. We also want to try to get Hoosier Stacker up to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, indeed. Definitely a good thing to do. Try to get him up there. He's getting closer and closer. Oh, yeah. Done a good job on his channel. Nonja Ninja says, how nice of the international banker cabal to knock the price down so I can buy more. There you go. A lot of people feel that way. The Global Warmer just ordered a Salivate round. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. He took advantage of the sale. This is for limited time, and it's still a high premium. But compared to the other Intaglio Mint products there, it is actually drastically reduced from the regular premiums there. So yeah, it's considered probably a good buy right now compared to what the price it was before. Yes, indeed. All right, and we've got MC says the Fed just posted 100 basis points and the price of silver has gone down like $6. So one full 100 points due to the price of silver. Prepare for the onslaught of precious metals. I've not heard that that's been the official word that that's going to happen. I've not heard that. I know there's talk of it, but I don't think it's official yet. All right. Oh, T bought one too yesterday. Thank you, T. He bought a Salivate Metal channel round yesterday. That's cool. So MC says, respect your opinions, like your views, and you don't need to change anything. Good work and good information. Well, thank you, MC. I really appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you to say. Corey Morrell, who we've not seen in quite a while. Let's see here. Ebb and flow of a fluid market directly connected to basically worldwide treasury is to be expected. Cash is easier to spend. But precious metals better preserve buying power than cash. Long term, you can pretty well guarantee prices will rise, even if the charts look like a roller coaster track, more than data flow. But it requires a mindset of waiting decades. That's where people seem to go astray. They want instant gratification, and 2 to 3 years seems like a long term to them. That's right, exactly right. It's got to be long term, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be a decade. It's a matter of how you buy it. It's not to, no matter how deeply one feels such perception may be the individual's reality, but it does not augment how the world works, and many of these people think it does. So they feel some way don't about it because they invested emotions instead of hedging on precious metals. That's very true, Corey. Well said. Well said. Okay. Very good. All right. And we've got Jerry Parker, the Perth K bar is beautiful. Thank you so much. Kilo bar, I like that Perth Kilo bar there. Ron Pensick says, I hope gold drops in price like silver, then I will buy a truckload. All right. Yes, sir. Yeah, I kind of hope it drops a little bit more too. Explorer from Joshua Rhodes. We always appreciate the algorithm food. Yeah, even if you don't have anything to say, if you could post that on my videos, that'd be great. And I appreciate you guys being here. We're looking through. We're going to go back and check the markets right now. They are reacting here. We can see that both gold and silver are now back down. Silver is down 3 cents right now. $18.80 for silver. Gold is down 50 cents, down 0.03%. Gold to silver ratio widening a bit to 91.34. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. And there's where the markets are. Palladium up 16. Platinum is flat. Flat for platinum. All right, let's go through here and make our way through another slew of these chat comments. Not chat comments. You guys are chatting over here. We appreciate you guys being here. We're going to look at the channel comments from the videos. UDT Ghost, great video, Uncle Sam. I'm still buying. I never stopped. Glad you and T did a video. It's not the only one. Stay tuned. You'll see what I'm talking about in due course. Wally Warner says, just wanted to say I be collecting silver since 1962. He started collecting silver before it was taken out of the pocket change here in the United States of America. That happened in 1964. 1965 was the first year without it. When there was talk that the mint was going to stop using silver and coins, so I bought silver at the bottom, I would say. And I still have a lot of it in my collection. This is a long-term investment, a safe place to keep your money. Collecting coins and stacking silver is a long-term strategy. Wally, wise words. You've seen it. You have definitely seen it. You know the deal. By the way, good to see the Treasure Seeker. Welcome. Good to see you. And let's see here. Bearded Bullion. When silver hits 100 to 1. Will silver hit 100 to 1? All right, yeah, let's see here. All right, let's do that one. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. I did it in the wrong space. I got to retype all that because I don't want to lose my boilerplate. There you go. Fake typing. Yes, indeed. Fake typing. Fake typing. There we go. Yes, indeed. I just made it seem like I was typing that. I really didn't type it. I just had it in my clipboard. Yeah, all right. Joker's Wild says, I'm buying more Salivate Metal rounds. I'm hooked on the chunky rounds. They're awesome. I'm buying more, definitely. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Some people have asked, actually, how many do you have to buy to get it in a tube? And let's see here. I believe it says somewhere on here that, let's see here. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Anyways, if you buy more than 10, they come in tubes, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see here. All right, but anyways, somebody had said that somewhere, but anyway, I saw it. Some people, there was a guy that actually posted it with the tubes, posted those with them in the tubes. CCT says, I bet there's no silver on sale on my LCS. I'll find out next week. I hope you can find a good deal. Yes, indeed. And K-Surf, nothing like dual screen with Salivate on one side, Silver Chase on the other side, and a cup of coffee. All right, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you being here, K-Surf. Frank Pizzo says, bigger sale when spot hits $15. True that, and it very well could come. I don't know. All right, very good. Bear Williams, could not find it. Yeah, it's not on AppMex anymore. You can't find it on AppMex. It's only in JM Bullion for the round. Yes, indeed. Mark the Silver Shark says, Sal just had an interview video on T's channel. Yes, indeed. Check out T the Silver Stacker, by the way. Check out his channel. You can see an interview of me over there that he posted yesterday. Yes, indeed. All right. And we've got Jeff Shaw says, I just got your silver round. Nice design. And Talio Men has some nice rounds. I have several of them. They really do a wonderful job with their rounds, for sure. Super impressive. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. It sure does, Kalanick. I still want me some of those big fries. Give me some of the big or tots, tater tots, or whatever he ordered. Donovan Robbins says, I feel you. Spent all my play money last weekend before it dropped another $1. Have to wait for payday to make another purchase, and it's already regained a chunk of its loss. As far as any of you guys buying when it was higher, my thought is if you plan on unloading it when it jumps up, maybe segregate different stacks based on how much you invested. If it jumps, sell up your cheaper investment first and wait to see if it climbs again. Then you have something left to cash in with a higher level. Maybe do this like a ladder. You'll get at least some, still be getting some of your return on your investment. If it doesn't climb enough to regain your higher investments, then just don't trade them in. Save them for next time. That's one way to do it, but silver is silver. I mean, that's why I say I look at it as an ounce, and dollar cost average out. I would not worry about trying to sell off stuff that you bought low and high. I mean, you really think about it as only if you need to sell it. Each individual is going to be able to preserve their wealth in a different way depending on how they buy. But that is one way to look at it, Donovan. If it helps you to do that, that might be one way to do. One way to go. Yes, indeed. Thank you. JM Unleashed has posted a link to T the Silver Stacker's channel. Great. Very, very good. Yes, indeed. All right. Have a good evening, T the Silver Stacker. Appreciate it, brother. All right. Let's see here. Crowder Assets Unlimited says, hey, bro, I went to JM Bullion to purchase this round, but it doesn't have a mintage. You wouldn't happen to know how many were produced, do you? Thank you for all the videos. Keep the information flowing, my friend. Well, there's no limited mintage on these rounds. I've only done one limited mintage piece, and that was the Fortitude round. I think that was limited to 100 pieces. But it's an open mintage on this, so it's to meet demand. But likely, probably more than likely, the amount that they have on hand is going to be all that's going to ever be produced, is my guess. Because they really have not sold as much as they thought or even I thought would sell. But we'll see. I think the reason why they sold out from AppMex is because that was at a time when premiums were starting to increase, and the premiums were set on the Salivate rounds, and people were buying them as bullion at the time. But believe it or not, it's crazy. Anyways, all right. All right, we've got T the Silver Stacker. You weren't kidding. They really lowered the price. Great sale price for these Salivate rounds. Just bought mine. It was the first purchase from an online dealer in a long time. Well, thank you, T. Wow. See, we actually bought from an online dealer the first time in quite a while. That is saying something because usually T the Silver Stacker buys from local coin shops that he interviews. All right, very good. And Tucson Bubba doesn't really give a crap about the gold to silver ratio. And the thing is yeah, it can be kind of a distraction if you're stacking. It doesn't matter for you personally, and I can understand that for sure. Thank you, Tucson. Yes, understandable. Thank you for the super chat. And we're going to give him 5 push-ups because I think we annoyed him with my poll question. I'm sorry about that. So I hope to make it up to Tucson Bubba with these 5 push-ups in your honor. And I'm going to still get something rolling here first. And then we're going to look at the markets again because this is why we're here. Look at the markets. We are watching and waiting to see what happens if gold and silver will recover and go into the green like they did earlier. Let's do 5 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. We got it. We got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, here's the thing with this thing here. We've got silver down 3 cents, gold up a dime now, or gold down a dime now. Platinum and palladium are the only metals that are in the green. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy in the green. Fake push-up says Donald and David. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. And where are we at? Let's march forward here. And, oh, look at this. We have 178 watching. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We like to look at the markets every Sunday night, so thank you. If you're new here, I appreciate it and glad you're here. And by the way, I hope you will stick around because we have a, quote, video game at the end of our streams now. And you'll see what I mean by video game. That term was coined by JM Unleashed. And it's a fun little game we play, so stick around for that at the end of this stream. And if you are here, I want to make you aware of a very interesting button that's just below this screen. It is a little thumb. There's a little thumb up button there. And that one, if you were to press it, magical things happen. Yes, indeed. You will see that number increase by 1 on your screen if you press it. It's really strange how that works, but apparently with technology, with computers and the like, they've been able to make that thing work, that if you press it, it'll turn solid and it'll go up. It's insane in the membrane. Weird how that works. All right, let's see here. Now, let's march on up here. We've got another comment from the Scourge. Says, I'm still buying gold monthly, and I'm glad to see costs coming down. It should help this year's averages, which have been on the high side. Still not falling for silver, except single 2022 ASC. Me too, I only have one of those. And I cherry-picked that son of a biscuit. I wanted to get a nice, good one. If I'm going to be paying a high premium for it, I want to be able to find one that's in good shape. Yes, indeed. Son of a Silver Stacker's got the tacos. He's got the tacos. Yes, indeed. Just like the breakfast tacos in San Antonio, Son of a Silver Stacker's got them. If you got them, you might as well eat them. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay, let's see here. March on ahead. Nick L. says, I don't understand why they charge a premium. If it's worth 20, why would you 20 plus X for it? I think silver coins are beautiful. I have some, but I'm trying to understand how it's an investment. Well, Nick L., some good questions there. These are kind of the some basic questions, but let me try to tackle them here one at a time. Premiums are there for these mines and brokers and manufacturers and fabricators to make money as businesses. They've got to make money, so that's why the premiums are there. There's not just one premium, by the way. You have all of the premiums that are tied into the production, the distribution, and the sale of these rounds, bars, and coins. And they're pretty high right now for a million different reasons. I won't go into that, but that's why they're there. And the other thing is you should not think about silver as an investment. There's really not many options for silver as an investment. There are some, mainly tied to collectible coins, but you should think of silver as a hedge against economic instability over the course of a long period of time. And you will pay a premium for that if you're going to get the physical. So just hold on to it, because you're going to have to wait to recapture that premium with the rise of spot price. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, man. All right. I'm not going to listen to Terry. I didn't even see what Terry said. Let's see here. Guy S. Bell says, my woman needs a new pair of shoes, so stacking. There's no tomorrow. There might be a tomorrow if Brandon is still so-called POTUS. Yeah, there we go. Need a new pair of shoes for a guy's woman there. Good to see you, Guy. Appreciate you being here. All right, very good. I'm a government psyop. Yes, indeed, that's right. I'm a government psyop. I'm from the government, and I'm here to help. I'm also here to slurp as well as help. Although according to Sterling Cannabis, I'm doing something else. All right. Terry is still mad at me, Sal. That's right. We got to somehow... I still think that Terry might be Alan Gold. They might be one and the same person, you know. That's what Silver King thinks. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Yes, indeed. A half-ounce of gold and a kilogram of silver. There you go. All right, now let's move on up here. We've got 2 Tech says, I bought at 26. I know where it's going. I've been dollar cost averaging every week and adding extra this past couple of weeks at 23. All in. There you go. 2 Techs is doing the smart dollar cost averaging thing. Way to go. Okay, Tucson Bubba, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, Tucson. You were the man. Have a wonderful evening, sir. Appreciate you, my friend. Colonic Stacker says here, you could tell from the body language that the Saudi crown prince considers Biden to be demented Benecho. That's right. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, well, hey, it is what it is. All right, Joanne Piaseca, if I buy gold and silver from eBay without COA, am I still sell the bullion dealers like Atkinson's? I don't know who Atkinson's is, but silver is silver. As long as it's legitimate, it's fine. Usually COAs come with collectible coins, so I would just make sure that the seller is legitimate and they have a return policy to make sure it's legitimate silver that you're buying. Okay. Let's see here. All right, very good. All right, now here is something. All right, now this is breaking news, everybody. This is odd, very strange. Terry79 assumes that I know better. Now, that's where she made her first mistake. She says, you know better than that, Sal. But do I really know better than that? She assumes that I know better than that. I'm not as smart as you think I am. I'm pretty dense. Yes, indeed. Oh, very good. All right, let's see. All right, let's move ahead here. All right. We've got Daniel Beach says that Philharmonic is the value sovereign right now. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you. Philharmonic. Platinum Gnome. That's awesome channel round, Sal. Hoping to pick up a couple this weekend. Well, thank you, Platinum Gnome. I'm sorry they're not made of platinum, but thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Very kind. Let's take a look at the markets now. What are they doing now, everybody? They are down still, just down slightly now. In about 15 minutes, we're going to watch the markets and see how they flow through charts. And so there's not been a whole lot of movement, but they both have been down, gold and silver. The platinum group metals have been up, save for rhodium. But yes, indeed. All right, yes, indeed. All right, yes, I'm with you about that, Gray Man. I think it's time for Terry to go make me and Gray Man a sandwich. I could use a sandwich now. No problem, Joanne, and thank you for the question. Good to see you. Glad you're here, by the way, Joanne. Welcome, welcome. All right, very good. The global warmer is scrapping out AC units as you speak, adding another 300 pounds of coils and 70 pounds of copper piping. Wow. Dude, that way to go. That's awesome. That is awesome. And the global warmer, what are they paying per pound for copper? Are they paying $4 a pound for it? Or are they paying a little bit less? Thank you, Sniffin' Poots, says you did a great interview on T the Silver Stacker's channel. Best explanation I've heard of how to use fiat and precious metals. Wow, well, thank you. That's very kind of you, Sniffin' Poots. Man, that's high praise. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Jeremy Baker says, love the Sunday Market Watch. Thank you so much. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. Sarcasm is so thick, I'm confused. Sorry about that. I'm ignoring Steve C. Oh, there's Steve C. We love Steve C. I'm sorry. If I do miss some of you guys being in here, I'm sorry. It gets a little bit busy. Yes, indeed. But thank you, Steve C., for being here. And appreciate all you guys. Yes, indeed. So glad you're here. So the global warming, yeah, let me know. I'd be very curious to see what you get back on that. Way to go. All right. Oh, melting them into bricks. There you go. Recycling the coils. Nice. Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned that before, global warmer. That is so cool that you're doing that. Let's get back to the channel comments now. We've got Silver Honda who says, I hope silver and gold spot prices drop even more so I could buy more in moderation. I will be perfectly fine by me because I'm saving all my precious metals for my retirement. There you go, Silver Honda. Yes, indeed. Yep, yes, sir. There you go. 320 for copper scrap. Okay. I assume he means $3.20 per pound. All right. I've been forgiven by Silver Wolverine. And he's here. Silver Wolverine is here. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Now I'm sucking up to Steve C. That's indeed. That's right. All right. I'm just surprised and amazed that Terry79 assumed that I knew better. That's what I'm surprised about. All right, Silver Honda says, I feel so appreciative that I bought a 2017 Silver American Eagle for $28.50, which is $10 over spot. However, I feel any government-backed bullion under $30 is a bargain right now. And that's just it. You know, you got to kind of wait and see what the other ones are going for and make a decision for yourself. Yes, indeed. Coins A to Z is a silver buyer for sure. Yes, indeed. And I'm actually holding off for now on silver. Yes, indeed. I'm not giving up on buying silver this year, but I'm waiting for another specific low. Yes, indeed. We'll see if it happens, and if it does, I'll make a purchase. Erwin Macias, those people who are mad about silver are probably those who bought the hype thinking to earn a quick buck and sold it all on a fear once their dollar cost average plunged through the floorboards, right? And that's what I try to warn people against, Erwin, you're right. Richard Metcalf, I find it interesting that J.P. Morgan rushed in to testify against those three men, kind of like the killer turning state's evidence against its accomplices. Yeah, it is interesting how fast they did that, for sure. All right, very good. All right. Okay. I might hear, but the question is, am I listening? There you go. All right, who's your stacker? That's really the question. Are you listening? You might be here, but are you actually listening? We love Hoosier Stacker. He's awesome. Sheep Network Now is here. Good to see you. James Smith is here. Everybody that's here, I appreciate you being here. Alan Gold is actually Pat the androgynous person. Yes, indeed. It's Pat. It's Pat. All right. Bronze and brass are cheaper than copper. And lead, too, right, Stephen? That's exactly right. Very good to see you. And we have got... all right. We want to try to get to 200 thumbs up tonight, but I'm not sure exactly how we can make that happen. Anybody have any ideas how that could occur? All right. Let's see here. All right. We have John Yu says, your intro is very annoying. All right. He does not like the intro. All right. Well, you can't win them all. I can't please everybody. All right. Thank you, John. We're Richard Metcalf. I'll stay the course. Smart dollar cost averaging. Yes, indeed. Way to go. Strategic and smart. Yes, indeed. RR says, free speech is welcomed by Sal. Somehow that's unique these days. Crazy. Have to love Sal's passion, energy, and drive. Much respect. Thank you so much, RR. Very kind of you. And for those who didn't see this video, let me refresh these markets here. It's one thing on my channel, no matter what your views are on precious metals or on any issue, you're more than welcome to voice them here. The only way you'll get deleted on my channel is if YouTube gets rid of you, or if you're just overtly trolling and disrespectful. But that rarely even happens. Even some of those, I'll just give a smart aleck comment back for those. All right, hey, no way, look at this. Oh, I wish Silver King was here. I can't believe it. This is a very strange entity and item. How often do you see Alan Gold and Terry79 in the same room together, in the same chat room? I think there's two devices up. There's a laptop and a desktop, and the same person is using both accounts. That's what I think is happening. Because make no mistake, I think it's abundantly clear to everybody here that indeed Alan Gold is Terry79 and Terry79 is Alan Gold. They both type in all capital letters. That's my proof. And they both are trolling me. Neither of them have anything nice to say about me. And I'm not just hurt over that. No, I'm not. I am butt hurt with a capital B, a capital U, a capital T. And why not? Let's add another T on top of that. I am butt hurt over being insulted by Alan Gold and Terry79. So that means they are one and the same, because I cannot let my ego and conscience ever believe that two people, separate individuals, can be so mean to one person. Matt Bittner, you can tell people to get on other people's devices and press the thumbs up button. No, I don't want to have people cheat. I do crave a thumbs up from Terry79 and Alan Gold, though. Both those accounts, even though they're one and the same. Very good. All right. Here we go. It's Pat the Troll. That's right. I think that really Alan Gold is androgynous. He's like androgynous Pat. He's going to swing my wrench hard. I'm getting ganged up on. We can't have that. This is, I wish Silver King was here. Where's my wrench clown? It's a different account. You know what I'm saying? I only gave it to one account. You son of a motherless goat in heat. Oh my gosh. Alan Gold is gender fluid. We've pretty much figured it out. You know, you have steering wheel fluid, and then you have gender fluid. And we figured out that Alan Gold is gender fluid, all right? You need to delete yourself due to being offensive. I don't think a shower would help. Probably not. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Drag racing till all afternoon. Rabbit ears. All right, William Davis. Thank you. Good to see all you guys being here. We have a little fun every now and then. All right. Look at this. Gold is flatlined now. So gold is right in the middle, right there. And we're gonna about 5 or 10 minutes. We're gonna look at the markets and in the form of the charts and see what the charts have been telling us. Algorithm Foo from Wasatch Wizard. If you don't have anything to say on a video, if you do type that in, like algorithm food, it does help the algorithm, and thumbs up do too help on the videos, and a thumbs up on this video would also be nice. Yes, indeed. I started knowing our officials to make a legislation for a 10th ounce rhodium eagle. Oh, I like that, Platinum Gnome. That's what we should do. We should get a 10-ounce rhodium eagle. Oh man, that would be awesome. Can you imagine that? Where is our poll at tonight? Will the gold to silver ratio reach 100-to-1 this year? 58% of you say yes. 42% say no. Yes, Silver King, there we go. Silver King is here. I was hoping he would see that. Watch out, Silver King. Terry79 is on a rampage. She's deleting it, but basically he said that they're in the same room together. It's his theory that they are one and the same, and I'm going with it. I think that's right. Thank you, THS. You just got my thumb. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, guys. We're trying to reach 200 tonight, if possible, as we look through these markets and interact with you guys here. By the way, good to see Calvin Cooper. Richard Rubin, if silver is $25 with the premium, then that is what it is per ounce. Your coin is sweet. Good job. Are you allowed to say what JM is selling your coin for? No, yes, I am allowed to say, because it's right there. Boom, shalaka, if you refresh this here. Now, it is moving along with spot price. And actually, it's kind of strange because 53.88 is what it is right now. You can see it there. There it is. All right, very good. And Richard Rubin also says here, why are you buying kilos? Just for the weight. Yes, just for the weight. That's exactly right. I've never owned a kilo bar before, so I thought I'd get it. Will you be melting for more rounds? Or is your concept to hold till you can sell back by weight when worth more than just a premium? I don't understand the bigger bar purchase. Yes, it's about dollar cost averaging. I typically don't buy the bigger bars, at least that big. I've never bought a kilo size. I have two 100-ounce bars. If I were to get more kilo bars, it's not going to be very many. But typically they are liquid and we could resell them probably for about spot price. But it was a low price per ounce above spot because they're larger bars. So that was the reason behind it. Thank you, Richard Rubin. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Invisible Stacker says, for a limited time, custom price your coin is very reasonable. Prices like some sovereigns. Are you a sovereign nation? Another channel sold his very small mintage round for $55 plus shipping for 1 ounce. The value us also in supporting your channel. Thank you, Invisible Stacker. Yes, indeed. And my premium on these bars and these rounds in full transparency is only $1.50 per ounce. That's my premium. The rest of the premiums are Intalios and JM Bullions. But that's why it's expensive, and all of Intalio products and JM Bullion are fairly pricey above spot. So with my little premium tied on top of it, it makes these a little bit more expensive, but they are recognizing that it's pretty high, and for a limited time they are offering them at this price. And I don't know how long that's going to last, but nonetheless, this if you were interested in one, these are the lowest prices I've seen them here on JM Bullion. All right, very good. And let's go over here. Jeffrey Jackson says, Sal, even though I should have done this a long time ago, I just purchased a few of these. Well, thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. Very kind. I have a serious question. You say that a round such as your Salivate metal round is not stackable, but isn't it stackable just because it's pure silver? Thanks for your insight. Yes, and by that I meant it's not bullion. And actually, they do stack. You can stack them on top of each other as well. So they are stackable in that regards. But I would not buy it as bullion because of the premiums, and it's not recognized. I mean, it's a channel round. So how many people have heard of Salivate metal? There's not many, outside of in this community. So it's for its premium above spot, it's probably not the wisest thing to stack. But it is stackable. It is pure silver. And you will get back, usually if you were to sell them, if a local coin shop would take it, they'd probably give you spot price for it. So there is that because it's silver. So yes, indeed. I hope that answers your question. Good to see you. JD is here. Welcome, JD. Good to see you. And let's see here. Very good. And Dale Val is still here. Ned Flanders is here. Sal, get a free ounce of gold for each channel round he sells. Oh, can you imagine? If I were to do that, that would be quite the premium. Yes, indeed. Only 5 can be stacked. There we go. All right. Luxterization says, what percentage of silver is a Salivate round? I don't see a 999 or silver or similar marking. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't put a 999 on there because I'm basically using kind of the Silver Eagle as a standard fare. When anything says fine silver on it, you can assume it's 999. And it is 999 fine. There really was nowhere to put that. I wanted to just kind of make those words there in the bottom to make it fine instead of putting the 999 there. So yes, indeed, it is 3 nines fine silver. So I hope that answers your question. Yes, indeed. Very good. And by the way, I think the YouTube gods, when they randomly put those things out. Okay, let's see here. Steve C. Timeout, what for? I'm not going to be on timeout. BS, good night. Quit screwing with Sal. There we go. All right, Steve C. Let's see. Thank you, Steve. Hope you're sticking with us. Let's see here. We love Steve C. I think Terry was messing around with Steve C. Here we go. Yes, indeed. Yeah, silver spot will go up. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I guess if silver, like where they're priced now, you think about, let's just use this as an example. If you were to break even on these, silver spot price would have to go to $26 an ounce, something like that. Which is not out of the realm of possibility, by the way, in the near future. But that's something to think about when you think about premiums. All right. Okay, let's see. All right. Void Remove says, hey, on their website description of your coins, they call you an it. Says a logo from its YouTube channel. Guess they're afraid to assume that you identify as. I guess so. Wow, I have to look at that. Let's see here. I guess they're talking about it as the channel, because I did not give them my pronouns and I should have given them my pronouns, and I neglected to do that, so they didn't want to assume my sex or my gender status, I guess. All right. Honors a YouTube channel that discusses all things gold and silver bullion. All right, very good. All right. I don't see the word "it" on there, but anyway, it's okay. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Terry is a troublemaker. Terry is a troublemaker. All right. No IQ says, we all love sales. I noticed when we were turning the coin around, I did notice the nines on the other side. Just wondering. Yeah, no, it is 3 nines fine, but it is not marked as such. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Silver King, you're back. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, Silver King just emailed me. Okay, yeah, so he knows. All right, yeah, he sees it. Okay, very good. Yeah, it was Terry that did that. Okay, yeah, Terry, yeah, let's not... Hello, Corey Morrell. Yeah, some people think that that it's me that's timing people out. So, Terry, please don't time people out or delete anymore. All right. I'm getting in trouble for your shenanigans here. All right, good to see Corey Morrell. Welcome, Corey. Good to see you. By the way, I was ecstatic to see your comment. A great comment, by the way. Been a long time. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you back. Corey. Bill Jelinski says, sad days due to the economy and the rising cost of meds needed. I haven't been able to take advantage of the deals on silver. Yes, I hear you, brother, and I'm so sorry. Rising cost of medications, I pray that they go down. It's tough these days, and I hear you. Hang in there, Bill. We appreciate you. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Okay, let's now. It is the hour now. Top of the hour, so we're going to look at the charts for the precious metals here. Let's see where they are at. Gold, we can see that it's been kind of just hovering around there. A little bit of a slight sawtooth pattern to the upwards side. So there we go. We see it there for gold. And we slight dip at the very beginning, but only very slight. We're looking at bid price. No way. Justin Sartain has just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships. Will Terry get one, and will Alan Gold get one? Look at that. Guns, Games, and Gadgets channel was gifted one. So was Thomas Crown. Thank you, Justin Sartain. Boy, this will be very interesting with Terry in here. I don't know if Alan is still here. But can you imagine if they were to get one, what they would do? They would flip out. They would both freak out if that occurred. Let's give Justin Sartain 10 push-ups. Yes, indeed. Let's see here as we look at that chart here. I'm going to give you 10 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thank you, sir. Justin. Look at that. Wow. It's amazing. All right, and Johnny B was gifted, and so was Stevio. Yeah, look at that. So everybody thank Justin Sartain for that kind gift. He's done that several times. So is Silver King. Look at that. And what's cool about this is sometimes the people that are in here, they may just be lurkers, like Tyler McLaughlin. I don't think I've seen him chat in here, but he's here. Thank you so much, you guys. Awesome. 10 pumps. Pump it up, says Dale Val. That's what we try to do. Very kind. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's take a look at silver's chart. What's going on here? Here's silver's chart over the past couple of minutes here. Look at that. Down a little bit. Just kind of down, down, down. But not by a whole lot, but there's where the movement there. So that's what it did over the last hour. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. Steve Ezio. Yes, indeed. Very good. Hello, Wild Turkey. Good to see you guys. Now, if you are here, we have about 45 more thumbs up to get to 200. Yes, indeed. We have 173 watching, and I hope every single one of you will stick around because we have a fun little video game at the end that I think you'll like. It's kind of a neat little thing we do at the end of the live stream, so stick around for that here later on. And you can participate in our poll as well, too, if you think the gold to silver ratio will go down to 100 to 1 or go up to 100 to 1 by the end of the year. Somebody suggested that poll question, and they're very good. Sonny and I missed the gift. That's cool. Justin does. Yeah, you still might get one, Sonny. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And if anybody wants to sign up as a channel member on their own, they are more than welcome to do that by looking at the join button. There's several different levels of it, and appreciate the support. Very good. All right, very good. Tommy Boy, I have a special list on my channel, list only channel called Coins for Sale with high limit coin pusher. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go to Good Citizen. I love the round. I think it's cool. I love copper as well. It's a beautiful metal. Love the content of this channel. It is. You know what? That is something. You know, you're right, Good Citizen. I like to look at copper, too. I think copper is a cool metal. I've got these little, from the Silver Bar Stacker, these cool little chunky Geiger copper bars that are neat. But I also have a 5-ounce really cool Aztec round, which I think is neat too. And it smells delicious. I love the smell of copper with your fingers on it. That's for the oils of your skin, gives it that nice, cool smell. Copper's good for you. Yes, indeed. Justin Sartain, the one and the only, says, I have been stacking gold this year till I reach a milestone, then back to silver. I think we are due for one more leg down on silver and gold when the Chinese ghost city mortgage crisis comes to light. Great video. And that's actually a good point. Just like what we saw the Chinese ghost cities, we very well may see a crisis come here in the States with the mortgages again. A lot of the same stuff happening will happen again. Very good. You're right. Good point. Sunny Anaya, do you think we will ever get spot price when selling our silver gold? Yes. Now more than ever, with premiums being high, you should definitely get spot price for your gold and silver these days. At the very least. For Silver Eagles, you get more. Maybe even for Maples, you get a bit more. I think one of my LCSs is giving 50 cents an ounce above spot for privately issued, or what's known as generics. All right, very good, very good. All right. Let's see here. Let's march on ahead. Let me take another slurp of this coffee. You know, this coffee was piping hot when I started this live stream. And then Silver Honda came in, and it's just cooled off. No, it's because of time. I've been on here for an hour, and the time of that hour, the coffee is time to cool. Plumbers and pipe fitters' hands sometimes appear green from installing a large amount of copper pipe for an extended period of time. Yeah, that's right. It can get on your fingers and turn green in due course. And this little copper round, this big copper round that I'm now, you hear that, right? In stereo. It has actually, I almost spilled my coffee. It actually has a little bit of green in it too. It's not green from envy either. But anyways. All right, new to stacking, Tyler. All right, very good. Tyler is new to stacking. Glad you're here, Tyler. That's wonderful. Yes, indeed. And that is Justin's nice, kind gift to you. And TNT Cycles had to sell 100 ounces at $1 over spot. My dog got attacked by 3 dogs at the park. She's big, but not against 3. Oh, man, I'm so sorry, TNT Cycles. Wow, that's tough. Well, I pray that she recovers fully. And I'm sorry that is an unexpected expense for sure. And very kind of you to look after your dog. And boy, that's tough. Wow. Man, I hope that the owners of those dogs will help contribute to that vet bill, by the way. And be only... Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's move ahead here. We've got Richard Rubin. So you're not a financial advisor and you're buying weight in silver kilos. What's the end goal for you with the bigger bars? Yes, indeed. The bigger bars is to lower my dollar cost average, knowing that I can liquidate them. Yes, indeed. I would not buy them if I didn't think I could liquidate them. That's right. Thank you, Richard. The Sarge, I don't know that you had a silver round at JM Bullion. I didn't know that you had a silver round at JM Bullion. I'll have to check it out. Muchas gracias. So thank you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Do have one there, and it is on sale for a considerable discount compared to what it had been selling for limited time. Dude Dave says that 2-ounce Sullivan metal rounds are nice. I have one. Cool. Thanks, Dude Dave. Yes, indeed. Then it did a great job on it. I was really pleased with how they did it. Lawrence Grott. This is on the battle for Venezuela's gold continues. If a battle ensues, does the Salvation Nation have a Salvation Army? Yes, indeed. Says, sign me up. When does the boot camp start? There you go. Yes, indeed. Sign you up. Lawrence Grott, you can remember the Salvation Nation, and we have an army. Actually, the Salvation Nation army, one can make an argument that that was what the channel members would have there. But anyways, Silver King, speaking of the channel members, Silver King just gifted Salivate Metal memberships, and Sunny Anaya just got one. Very kind of Silver King. Love button is here. Thank you so much. We're going to give him 10 push-up. Sal puts a tequila with the scorpion on it in his water pipe. Oh my goodness gracious. That's when my voice sounds the way it does, Pedo. That's right. Very kind. Thank you to Silver King. Wow. This is amazing. All right, here we go. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Man, very kind of you, Silver King. That's a double entendre there. We have Silver King and Justin Sartain gifting channel memberships. At this rate, we very well... Actually, that was, Sonny, that was Silver King that did that. The Stacking Kid is here. Good to see the Stacking Kid. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Boris Buliak says the following. We'll read his comments, and then we'll look at the markets again here. We need 35 more thumbs up to get to 200 tonight, by the way. So Boris says, apparently possession is more than 9/10 of the law, but a couple of quick points. Every election since the birth of this nation has been mined and mired in cheating. Yes, indeed. And nothing has happened. 2, when the cerveza hit, it was just like the common cold. It doesn't exist anymore. The only power is the one in power. Notice how the CIA disliked Fidel and tried about 1,000 ways to kill him, but he was still the president, dictator de facto. World is full of people I dislike. Doesn't mean all their gold should belong to me. Venezuela gold belongs to Venezuela. But the thing is that one could feel that what he is doing to his people there is really the sad thing. So that's why there's a dispute over it. Because who is the true president of Venezuela? Recognized by all these nations around the world. Thank you, Boris. Bikini Woman. Such a shame that the people of Venezuela are living in such poverty when they actually have wealth. Praying for a good outcome for the people of Venezuela. Me too, Bikini Woman. Very well stated. Pathetic Prepper says, shouldn't an international court hear the case, not the Brits? I guess possession is 9/10 of the law. Yes, probably should be an international case. That's right, very good. All right, very good. All right, Alan Gold is still here. He has not gotten a channel membership yet, neither is Terry. But see, it's in the luck of the draw. But Alan Gold and Terry79 should sign up for channel membership on their own fruition. That's really what should happen. Very good. That's right, exactly. Dale Val, I agree with you. Especially when it was so overt as the last time. But that's just me. Anyways, let's see here. All right. YouTube unsubscribed me again. Sometimes that happens. And if that ever does happen, what I encourage people to do is to bookmark the channel page here at youtube.com/Salivate Metal. And then you will be able to just check here and see that you're subscribed, or see the newest video if you don't get notification, if it doesn't come across your feed. All right. Rich Peterson, good video. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you so much for watching, Rich. Very much appreciate it. And Trulu Record says, peace, blessings, and respect, Sal. Well, thank you, sir. Just wanted to say, as an indigenous American, the powers that were speaking into existence were worse than Maduro. No disrespect to you intended. The powers that were speaking into existence were worse than Maduro. Well, yeah, I think you're talking about the white man coming over. But the thing is as an indigenous American or an American Indian, the fact is that Indian tribes have been fighting each other for generations, for thousands of years before the white men ever came to shore. And also, many of those tribes helped the white man settle in the Europeans and actually partnered with them, and traded with them, and mutually benefited from each other, while others did not. And they fought on both sides of the American Revolution, but were very instrumental in helping found this nation, for sure. So not all the indigenous Americans were worse than Maduro. In fact, many of fellow American tribes, like the Lakota, warrior tribes, very brutal with each other. So yeah, look into the history of it. It's pretty profound. Yes, indeed. Pretty profound what happened. But thank you, True Lou Records, and I have great respect for the American Indians and everything. But history is heavily nuanced in all regards. Yes, indeed. Saw a good question for you in the chat. What's your approximate cost base on your silver? I really don't know. Mine is way skewed because most of my silver, well, I won't say most, but a lot of it is collectible silver, which means I'm paying very high premiums for a lot of the stuff I have. Now, my stackable silver, I would say probably it is, for just the pure stackable stuff, I would garner to guess that my average is probably about $20 to $25 an ounce. That's probably what it is, which is probably not the best record, considering that I bought a lot of it at about $4 or $5 an ounce, because I have bought some stackable silver, some bullion silver at higher price too, like the Silver Eagle I bought recently was $31 an ounce. This 2022, but I bought that. I think it was around 20. I think it was around 31, or maybe it was 35. But I wanted a really good example to show in the channel, because all the other new Eagles I have spots on them and they look nasty. All right. Mark B is here. Good to see Mark B. Joe Fulham was gifted a channel membership. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Report spam comments as terrorism. And there we go. I tell you what, report them however you want, but they are insane. These comments are crazy, but thank you, Mike. All right, let's take a look at the markets here. We're going to get into some more of these comments. We're looking at the, look at this, folks. A little bit of a turnaround. Wow, gold and silver are up. Now, we've not seen silver climb more than 1 cent tonight. Gold is up $1.90. Look at that. Silver Stealer is here. Welcome, Silver Stealer. Welcome. And Winning Image Photography. Yes, indeed. We've got silver up 1 cent. Gold is up $1.90 now. For the first time, it is up that much tonight. Platinum up $2. Palladium up 23. Look at that. Crazy. Yes, indeed. You guys are great. Thank you for being here. We need 27 more. 27 more thumbs up to get to 200. I'm a silver sissy. That's right, Derry. I'm a silver sissy. Oh, my goodness gracious. I am a silver sissy. All right. Now, we have got a Gabby Gomez. What does Gabby Gomez have to say here? Relatively new stacker here, also a Venezuelan. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Gabby. I really appreciate all your gold news videos, and of course appreciate this one even more so, since it informs in this 20-some-year battle against the Venezuela has held against this blood regime. The Gabby is coming to us right from Venezuela. She sees it on the front lines. All the people are entitled to gold and the wealth that comes from it. Praying for my country to regain its freedom and for the rest of the world as well. Well, thank you. Amen. And great comment, Gabby Gomez. God bless you. We're praying for you about this horrible regime in Venezuela with Maduro. Yes, indeed. Because if he gets the gold, he is going to profit from it. It will not get to the people. That's for darn sure. All right. Great comment, Gabby. Thank you. Thank you so very, very much. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, shoot. Let me see here. Crap. All right. Yeah. We got another person who misinterpreted Terry's fun. I just got an email. I hope Jeffrey Jackson is still listening. it was Terry just going crazy. I'll have to email him. He may not be on, but that was her just going, just being, having fun. I don't think she meant anything personal by it. The unsubscribe thing does happen, but let's see here. I don't think Terry can actually block anybody, can she? I'll have to look and see later. But anyways, but it was not anything personal. I'll have to get with Jeffrey Jackson to see what's happening there. But anyways, he shouldn't have been blocked. I'll have to look into that. But anyways, oh, let's see here. I think people miss him. So yeah, just don't. Let's see here. Okay, very good. Alrighty, now let's go over here to DD Prepper says they should take that 1.5 billion and buy a bunch of gold backs and throw them out of an airplane window for all the people, Venezuela, or maybe pallets of food. Here you go, DD Prepper. It's an idea. Certainly is an idea for sure. I talked about the alternative forms of currency forming over there in Venezuela, by the way. Gold being some of it, and others as well too. Stuff and Poots says, what's the mintage number on your rounds? It's pretty much an open mintage now. So in other words, they're to demand. There's a pretty good quantity over there at JM Bullion. They're not going to run out anytime soon. I can guarantee you that. No, I didn't block you, Silver King. That was Terry. It was Terry doing it, having fun. Actually, Terry, just people are misinterpreting it. Terry, some people are thinking that it was me that put people in timeout, even though it says that you did it. So maybe not do that anymore. I know it's all in good fun, but we've had 2 people misinterpret it, thinking it was me, but I never do that. I've got to try to find, because I don't know if Jeffrey Jackson is still listening and can get back on, but I did not do that. It was Terry. And so you should be able to get back on. The unsubscribe thing, I don't know. That does happen from time to time, but that's a YouTube thing. But anyways, very good. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. Khan, very good to see you. Monty Gunman is here. All right. Silver Bean Counter. Corruption is such a bad thing. The value of human labor it has destroyed over time is incalculable. Unfortunately, even the U.S. isn't immune. That's true. That's right. We're not completely immune from the corruption, that's for sure. And we have our fair share of it, for sure, here. Yes, indeed. All right. I'm glad Tommy Boy is here. Yeah, you won't see me block you. I hope people understand. I just don't go blocking people, especially if they're friends of the channel, for goodness sakes. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Thank you, Silver Bean Counter. Another great channel, great guy, very level-headed, knows his stuff. All right. Because he really owned the chat. I don't know why it would do that. I don't know why it would do that, Silver King. That's crazy. Sonny, would you recommend buying 5-ounce rounds or 1 5-ounce round for long-term stacking? Probably the 1-ounce rounds. If it's the same premium, I would go for the 1-ounce rounds. But yeah. All right. Okay, your mom says Maduro is the rightful leader of the Venezuela. The U.S. sanctions are what is hurting the people. Man, you toe the line for the empire quite a bit. Well, your mom, I encourage you to go read Gabby's comment down below here. Gabby Gomez. If I'm towing the line, maybe the thing is you're towing the line for the dictatorships and for Maduro. So there you go. And Maduro is not the rightful leader, and U.S. sanctions are not what is hurting the people. It is socialism, and it is dictatorship that is hurting the people. That's for sure. Not the U.S. That's for darn sure. All right, very good. All right. Have a great night, TNT Cycles. Thanks for being here. Praying for your dogs. Yes, indeed. All right. Pete O says, dude, where did my strategic oil reserves go? Maybe worse than Venezuela. And the thing is, the strategic oil reserves we had, when they were down to negative $38 a barrel, I think Trump got a bunch of it to put in the reserves, which is good. So, yeah, I think that's good. But I think some of it's been sold off now. Onzas are overpriced. It just depends what the onzas. You talk about they vary in price for those early onzas from 1979, 1980. They're pretty cool pieces, but sometimes you can get some pretty good deals on them. They vary. Your mom says they're stealing the gold, plain and simple. Well, but they want to? They haven't stolen anything. They're just not sure who to give it to, an illegitimate president of Venezuela or to an interim president who is going to have a free election. So yes, I don't know why, but there are some people who actually are adamant. But look at the people of Venezuela that are there and see what's going on. Very good. All right. Gold Chick says, how many troy pounds, that's 12 ounces troy, are each of those bars in the picture, and why did he not just load them in a chopper and go to Batista, and go like Batista in Cuba? Good question. I think those bars, if they're good delivery bars, they're 400 ounces, or 27 pounds each. Hello, Dricket1, good to see you. Welcome, glad you're here. Mel Durden, who do you follow for when you buy gold or silver, sir? I really don't follow anybody. I mean, I make my own decisions kind of when to buy based off where spot price is, but I really don't follow. I mean, I listen to other commentary on YouTube, other channels that kind of interact with me, but that's pretty much it. But yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Rahan Mia says, yesterday I bought a kilo silver coin for 737 pounds from a bullion broker in London. I live in London. I am going to take advantage of these prices. I'm going to buy only kilos. I wonder how the VAT is. Do you have to pay VAT on those? I'd be very curious to know, but thank you so much. Hello, HD Dino Lowrider. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you guys are here. We've got Winning Image Photography is here, and Silver Steeler. They are the power couple of the precious metals community, by the way. You should check out Silver Steeler's channel and Winning Image Photography as well. Very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see here. Very good. And let's get over here. We have got Edward Morley says 90 other nations out of how many countries? I agree with you on a lot, not here. Out of how many countries? Well, that's just it. All of the major countries in the world, Edward Morley. In other words, the Cameroon out of Africa really doesn't have a lot of say internationally, as well as Senegal or Fiji or Niue or those nations. There's a lot of very, very small nations, Edward Morley, but 90 of the most influential nations around the world agree that Maduro is not president. All right, very good. She's the better 99%. All right, very good. Thank you, Silver Steeler. All right, David Pitcher. What happens to the value of silver and gold when we go to a digital currency? No one really knows for sure. It could get revalued, but it's very difficult. We've not gone there before, but we'll find out. Plenty of breakfast tacos will be voting for Republican upcoming elections. We'll see. I would not. That's one thing. I know that some of the polls think that's going to be the case, but I think that people should not bank on it and vote anyways. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. And where are we at? We got Silver King says, I just found out that people who get free memberships to your channel, that myself and Justin that were gifting for the last weeks are receiving the emails from YouTube that they are an honorary citizen for 1 month and who gifted from their memberships. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. So people are getting emails about them. That's good. And who gifted, because you all deserve the credit for doing that. Yankee Stacking is here. Thank you so much, Yankee. Oh, very kind of you. Donald says I timed them out too. We have a troublemaker with Terry timing people out and blaming me for it. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Yankee Stacking. Very kind of you. I know you're a busy guy, so thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the kind words. And everybody knows Yankee. You guys should definitely check him out. If you don't know, You know, as he used to tell people when I interacted with him here, and we are going to be doing something hopefully soon, Yankee and I. And but I appreciate you, brother. He's really done a great service to the community. He has a great channel, and appreciate you so much, my friend. Yes, indeed. Yankee stacking, everybody. He's got the Yankee cannon and the Yankee musket. Yes, indeed. All right. And I owe him 5 push-ups. Yes, indeed. I can't get away. He can't let me get away with that. I gotta get burpees for Sal, says Pito. Oh my goodness. Burpees probably a little bit more expensive. Let's do that. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Let's do 5 for Yankee. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. Ah, yeah. Nice, nice. Okay. Jason King says, we love you, Sal. Your work is appreciated. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Very kind indeed. Jason also says, I keep buying as much as I can afford bi-weekly. I like the taste of fat and gnawing at the bone. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that very kindly. And it is good. At what you can afford, that's the best way to do it. Thank you. Silver Sealer says, Real Nation, thank you. Although we cannot convince Stacking Kid, but that's all right. Terry Sal tried to blame you for timing me out. Do you believe it? Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. HD Dyna Lowrider. If you bought silver for 28 to 30 plus, then you should still be picking up now on these lower prices to bring down your average. Yes, indeed. That's right. This is the time to buy. If you bought at 28.30, this is the time to buy to lower that dollar cost average. Do not get discouraged on silver. And if you don't feel comfortable buying, just hold on to your silver. You know what I mean? I mean, who knows where it's going to go from here? Winning Image Photography is a Believer. It's also a great Christian thrash band, too, Believer is. From back in the day. You guys should check them out. Believer. Extraction from Mortality. Great album. Everybody should check it out. All right. CB 750K 1974 says, I disagree, Sal. At least for me. Is it lower? Sure. But on sale, not for me. When you have to tack on at least 13% premiums to the spot price, the sale somewhat sours. I say wait until maybe mid to late August, maybe September, before making any moves. For the new stackers that started their stack a year or so ago, yeah, for them, I'd agree with you, and it's on sale. Nice coin you have there. Thank you. Well, good point. I mean, the premiums are tough, but you know, the thing is I would look at it this way. I'd rather pay 13% premium now than a 5% premium when silver is up, you know, $6-7 more an ounce. But we'll see. You just have to weigh that for yourself to see. I think to some extent, some of these high premiums are going to be here to stay. All right. All right. Very, very good. And we've got thumbs up from Silita. Thank you, Silita. And I want to outsell my PMs. Thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. All right. I appreciate those thumbs up. He's not going to sell. And where are we at? We've got we need 7 more thumbs up to get to 200 likes tonight. And I hope everybody sticks around because we're going to have a fun little game we're going to play. It is a video game of all things. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's take a look at this comment. Then we'll look at the markets and see what they're happening. They were up last time we checked. Don't tell me what they're doing. Answer that poll question, though, in the chat. Maxium, you know, Sal, I hear you. A few years back when silver was tanking, I just bought more as the premiums were lower, while my friend gave up and sold all of his and used the cash in Vegas and Atlantic City. Wow. You were smart. You bought more as the premiums were lower. Not me. I'm in it for the long haul. To each his own. But casinos are a good way of losing money. True that. True that indeed. You wouldn't believe how many free trips my friend offered my wife and I. We were talking free room and board. I appreciate it truly. However, call me a clown, but I'm staying right at home stacking as I have always been doing. The last time I went to Vegas was called a nerd because I was more interested in the sightseeing and entertainment, not the gambling. My friend was pushy, saying, no, you are in Vegas now. Sit down and play some slots. I won a few casino silver strikes, which led me to buy more of them. I have quite the collection of casino silver strikes now, which, by the way, those have about 0.6 of an ounce of silver and a little core in them, but they're pretty cool. Now I buy them on eBay rather than from a slot machine. There you go. All right, Max, way to go. What's the name of your band? The Non-Silver Tones or what? There you go, Non-Silver Tones. Ooh, look at that. Hoosier Stacker has been a channel member now for 19 months as an honorary citizen. Thank you so much. Hoosier, you are the man. Yes, and again, check him out, you guys. Seriously, give him a subscription. Hoosier Stacker is a lot of fun. Worth it, definitely, especially for the Saturday night Silver Bingo, but he also posts some videos and has the Stackers Gathering as well on his channel. So check it out. Thank you so much. Appreciate it very, very much. All right, let's get over here to Z. Gonna be a long, cold, hard winter trying to break even in the stock market. It sure is. Gonna be very testy fall. Some people are predicting some pretty bad things. All right, let's look at the markets. What are the markets telling us now? They are telling us that gold is up $1.70 there in Hong Kong. Silver has flatlined. It's 1884, up 0.03%, not registering on the scale there. Yes, indeed, not registering at all. Platinum and palladium are both up. Palladium is up over 1%. Platinum is up $2. Look at that. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Welcome. We've got 206 thumbs up. All right. Very, very good. Very good indeed. Let's slurp our way through the madness. That is this live stream. Stick around because very soon we're going to be playing a video game. To see what I mean, you got to stick around to see what I mean. Coming very, very soon to a device near you that you're already on, that you're already here. Beaver Stump Grinding. I like that. That sounds like a good name for a death metal band. Beaver Stump Grinding. All right. He says, if them markets are manipulated, is there a point where they can't? If the proper ratio of silver to gold is supposed to go back to a normal, more natural number, what makes people believe silver price is going up instead of gold price being manipulated down? Man, it's a good point. A very good point. Although I think it's less likely for gold because it's seen more of a store of value. There's a lot of complexities there. I mean, the silver market is pretty tiny, which means if there is going to be any kind of manipulation, they can use the tininess of the market to make it happen. And the minute place of the market. Although pretty complex, though, too. Yes, indeed. All right, let's march on up here. R.L. Branch says Spain owes Venezuela billions of dollars in gold and silver. Really? I did not know that. Did not know that. Hey, we have a PayPal from Hoosier Stacker. Look at this. A Hoosier Stacker has sent a PayPal $20. That means I owe him 40 push-ups. 40 push-ups from PayPal. We need to get Hoosiers, the Who family, up to 1K. All right, now Hoosier, let me give you this. Let me pay you this push-ups, my friend. Let's push this to 1K for Hoosier Stacker. Yes, indeed. It is true. The rumors are true. The Sal's Gals make Salivation Nation great again. Let's do 40 push-ups. We're going to do them in 2 sets of 20. For Hoosier, everybody, while you're here, please subscribe to Hoosier Stacker. And maybe, Hoosier, if you can type my name out and let me know how many subscribers you have now. Let's do it. Let's do it. For Hoosier Stacker, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I felt a little bit of the burn on that one. And we'll get a little recovery period here. And then we will do the other 20. Donald says fake. He was the originator of the fake in the each letter and carriage return there. All right, let's see here. Let's march on. Wow, thank you so much again, Hoosier. Thank you. Jam Unleashed just posted a link to Hoosier Stacker's channel. Let us pin that, actually. We're not going to pin the tail on the donkey. We're going to pin the comment to the top of this thing. We're going to go ahead and stop this poll. 55% of you say that The gold to silver ratio will reach 101 this year. 45 say no. And first half is real. There you go. Thank you, Silver Stealer. We had a good response there. 233 votes. Sal pays Terry to be here. Exactly. That's right. All right. You got to give me PayPal, YouTube. You got to give me something. Selling squats for 50 cents a piece. All right. All right. Very good. So let's see here. I'm going to actually open this up because I don't think... Okay, 827. All right, he's got 827 subscribers. And so we need to get him... all he needs is 173 more. If my math is right on that. 173 more. I think we can get him there. Maybe not tonight, but we're going to get him there. Thank you, Sonny Anaya has subbed the Hoosier Stacker. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a fun time over there, especially on Saturday nights, but all the time he posts good stuff over there. He really is about community. That's kind of what his mission is, it seems like. I mean, a death metal band, you should change the name of Golden Buffalo, Turd and Crap. That way you can write off. There you go, write it off, exactly. Safety 13 has subscribed to Hoosier Stacker. Thank you, Safety 13, and so has Bearded Bullion. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that very, very much. Joey has got some numbers here for where gold was, I guess, through all those years. Very well could be. Probably has been through those years, 1700 at one point or another. YG says, similar to Switzerland, one cannot trust the UK to return your gold. All right. And Promosum says, Melina. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I have to look that word up. Anybody knows, let me know. Because I don't know. TX Lionheart says, I'll give up stacking when the price goes over $150 an ounce, and then you'll sell it and profit big time. Of course, when it goes there, we'll be in a world of hurt probably. All right. Now, let's see here. All right. Mazdafiero 11 says, in the long run, I want to tell it's a long run. That's right. In the long run. In the long run. In the long run. Midnight Debo says, grabbed a couple of Scottsdale stackers the other day when it dipped $1 overnight down to 1841. All right. Wow. Okay. Now, what did you pay for them? That's where the spot price was. Okay. When silver spot price. So hopefully they were a good deal when you bought those. All right. Oh, it means self-promotion. Okay. All right. Promotion. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know what that means, but anyways, okay. Context there. Thank you so much, Treasure Charger, for that. How much time per week do you put into your channel? Well over 40 hours, Billy Bob. Well over 40. And I have a full-time job as well. Yes, indeed. Good question, Billy Bob. Kevin, this is on the I tried to sell my rhodium bar, but video. Find your closest Johnson Mathey office, and they will buy all the rhodium you have. Yes, indeed. If I can find a close one around here, not very many. 2 is 1 is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Good to see 2 is 1. And we've got Richard C. says, thank you, Sal. I think Washington will be open to Venezuela. God bless this administration. All right. Thank you. And knives. That's an interesting way. He has knives that are written. Pretty cool. He says that he has some silver like many do here. I'm fine if the price drops. It is a buying opportunity to get more, provided it is within budget. When it recovers, and it will, sell it when the time is right and when some fiat currency is needed. Until then, hold on to it. That's exactly right. I got one of those comments on my channel. I just ignored it. Okay, all right. Thank you, Treasure Charger. Yes, indeed. So we got one there, too. Yes, I will not quit my day job. That's right, Donald. I will not will not quit the day job. And thank you, guys, for the people who subscribed over here to Hoosier Stacker. I'm at 216 likes. All right, thank you so much, Silver King, and I hope you guys will stick around. We're mere moments away from playing our game tonight. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that now. So here's the thing. The premise of this game, for those of you who are new here, is I've got over 5,000 videos, and I really didn't discover that until Silver King kind of helped let me know about it, because he's been watching all the videos. He's almost done with watching all the videos and live streams, by the way. He's working on live streams now. But so likely, anything that you put in this search box, something's going to pop up here. So in this game, what we're going to do is when I will pick the search term that you choose, and you'll put 3 pluses before the search term, just like that, okay? And I'm going to pick one of those search terms, and then it can be as crazy as you want, although not overly vulgar, okay? Like don't drop F-bombs in there or something like that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pick the 6th comment with that search term. If it doesn't show up, we'll get the next one in there. Only after I type the word go, which I'm doing right now, go. I'm going to pick the 6th one. There's 1. All right. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. Okay, everybody stop. Everybody stop. We have our 6th comment here. It is going to be Seal. So let's see if Seal pops up here. I'm going to unpin this message, because what happens is our esteemed moderator, JM Unleashed, will post a link to this video in the comments here. So we're going to put Seal in here. Let's see what comes up when we type in Seal. Boom, shalaka. The mystery of the broken seals at the Fort Knox gold vaults. Yes, you guys should check this video out. So yes, indeed, this is actually kind of an interesting controversial video that I posted 2 years ago. So that popped up. Good job. Yes, indeed. And so that is it. And so JM Unleashed will post that. So what I want you to do is when we're done here is go over and click on this link that JM Unleashed will post, and then type in the comment, watch the video, and then type in the comments Seal, and that you came here from this live stream. Yes, indeed. And pretty interesting. The broken seals at Fort Knox. Oh, yeah. Crazy, crazy. All right, there's the link. Thank you, JM Unleashed. You were the man. Let me pin that son of a biscuit. It keeps moving on me. There we go. Pin the message. There it is. So click on that link. And all right, very good. So, yeah. So this indeed, yeah. Well, I don't remember all of the videos. In fact, I just taken a chance to as one. We've had 2 times where somebody had posted a search term and nothing popped up there. But some of them I remember, others of them I don't. I was probably drinking at the time. Yes, indeed. Who knows? Pascal may show up too, or Pavlovian may even show up as a search term. And we've done other things. We have found out that boobies does not work. I think we tried that. I think it comes up in a live stream. Nope, no boobies is not in there, but I'm actually surprised it doesn't. But anyways, but likely anything else will pop up there. Mama's Basement will probably come up, because he did that in a live stream too, because I did stream from my Mama's Basement at one time. Yes, indeed. All right, well, guys, well, thank you so much. We had a great time tonight. Yes, indeed. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for being here tonight. We will be back here on Tuesday night, as is always the case. Thank you all again. And if you haven't had a chance, check out my most recent video. If you think you get a kick out of it, yes, indeed. That video that is getting very few views is actually pretty interesting. I bought something for $10 a dozen at my local coin shop. You got to see that video to believe it. It's pretty wild. Check it out. All right, a multitude of gratitude to you all. Take it squeezy. And keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Good night.